Hi everybody, Mrs. Davis here, coming to you from my basement. Sorry, but it's the only place that's quiet with two little kids. So the reason why I want to do some videos because I've gotten some questions about the worksheets that were assigned for your in-home learning opportunities. So I wanted to go over some stuff. So before we left, we were talking about parallelograms. So if you remember, to find the area of a parallelogram, you do base times height. So for a parallelogram, we're doing base times height. Good job remembering that. So you'll see in a minute why I want to go over this. So base times height. So with a parallelogram, if you remember when we talked about height, we're always looking for the one that's straight up and down, that's perpendicular with the base. It forms that right angle. So if I draw it in, I have a right angle here, I have one on the other side, I have one up here. So our height is always straight up and down on our parallelogram. So the same is going to be true for a triangle. We're always looking for our straight up and down where we have that right angle being formed. So on our parallelogram, we have the bottom, which is the base, and then we have the interior line there, which is the height. And remember, we talked about sometimes that line is drawn outside the shape and whatnot. Okay, well the reason why I wanted to go over that is because if we look at a parallelogram, and if we took it and cut it in half, if we sliced it in half, we would actually have what? We would have a triangle. So two triangles would make up a whole parallelogram. But if I slice it in half, I only have one. So to find the area of a triangle, we're going to use a similar method, but we don't want the whole parallelogram. We don't want the whole base times height. Since we only want half of it to make up our triangle, then we're just going to take our base times height and then divide it by 2. So we're cutting it in half. We're dividing it by 2. So that's where the formula for finding the area of a triangle comes from. So that's all you're going to use. Base times height divided by 2. And you're going to see all kinds of different triangles on your sheet. You're going to see some right triangles. You're going to see some scalene triangles, some isosceles triangles. But all of them, it doesn't matter what kind of triangle you're dealing with, it's going to be base times height divided by 2. The biggest mistake students make on these problems is forgetting to divide by 2. So if you're not finding your answer on that sheet, then you might want to look and make sure you divide it by 2. Okay? All right. I'll make another video sometime this week about trapezoids next. All right? Take care, stay safe, and stay healthy, guys.